I'm Rick Boggs. I am the Integrated Workplace Systems Management Analyst at Cal State Monterey Bay. We manage about 2 million gross square footage of building space in about 80 buildings, and we're set on over 1,500 acres. We had a CMMS system before. It was cumbersome to do the basic tasks, like posting time to a work order or submitting work orders. There was a lot of clicks, a lot of screens that you'd have to go to that made it inefficient for our team. So that led us to this desire to kind of see what else was out there. And I had come across Limble CMMS online. And we found out that, when you get Limble, you get everything, which is fantastic. We made sure every single technician, every single user got to see the system, got to hold a mobile device to click through the basic workflows and to see what Limble would be like. And it was really unanimous. It was, wow, this was a lot easier. Oh, you mean I can just punch in on the tablet and all of a sudden my time's in. I can search for work orders so much easier. I can add parts by scanning a barcode right on the tablet. All of our technicians have mobile devices and are able to complete tasks real time out in the field instead of having to come back into the office and remember which task that they completed and post any parts to it or add time. They can just do that right out in the field and go on to the next one. I would spend half an hour or an hour kind of training new technicians in our old system just to, here's how you get on and look at your dashboard and here's all the buttons that you need to remember. Whereas Limble, I didn't really need to do that. It was just more intuitive. It was more simple in a really good way that it was something that I went over it with them once and they just kind of picked it up and got it. And again, across the board, we probably reduced the amount of time people were spending doing those basic things by like 60%. Another big thing that was difficult for a lot of the technicians to do is search for parts. In the previous system, it was, you had your description and that was it, and you had to be really specific with how you searched it, and it was really limited. Limble's search functionality is like second to none. It's so easy, and you can search just one keyword and can be anywhere within that description and it'll pull it up. It's just so much better. It's so much easier for all of our technicians to find the parts that they need to find and to find the work orders that they need to find. The other thing that Limble allows us to do is to have much better communication with the customer. So the customers are going to be the requesters or those that are requesting service from our department. We're a university, so that's going to be our staff, our faculty, and our students. And the users are going to be our technicians, our electricians, our painters. So Limble made it so much easier for our customers to go out there and find a tripping hazard, a tree that was down, a limb that was broken, and snap a picture, submit a request, and enter it into the system. It's just so much easier for us to communicate with the customer and the customer to communicate with us. So it's just been another one of those features that have greatly improved our customer service because we can communicate more effectively.